And a proposed data center in Westover has residents asking questions about the project and how the city got to this point. The I-Team's Gracie Johnson went back through public records to trace the proposed development in that small Shelby County city.
If you love us like we love you, I'm asking you to call an emergency meeting and make amendments now before permits are filed.
Show us when the public was notified, when the hearing occurred. Show us the meeting minutes. Show us the records.
Questions and concerns from Westover residents over a proposed data center on more than 400 acres near Cheshire Drive. We heard them throughout 3 meetings last week. A planning commission meeting Monday, city council Tuesday, and a town hall Thursday. And as residents asked how the project got to this point, we went looking for the records to trace it from the beginning.
After we secured a contract on the property, my partner Jeremy Wolf reached out to then Mayor Larry Riggins to ask a simple question. Is Westover open to a data center on this tract? And Mayor Riggins was receptive, so he brought it to the council. And the first public discussion happened at a council meeting in May of 2024.
City records do show data center discussions that May 7th, city council minutes say then Mayor Larry Riggins was in discussions with 2 developers, including one looking for property for a possible data center. The minutes do not identify that developer. By December, the records get more specific. City council minutes reference an upcoming rezoning for a data center on the Westervelt property. Later that month, Planning Commission minutes document a public hearing on rezoning the Westervelt property from a mix of highway commercial, employment center office, and rural residential to employment center industrial. Then in February 2025, the rezoning went before City Council. The minutes show the council opened a public hearing. The record says then Mayor Larry Riggins asked whether anyone wanted to speak in opposition, and no one did. The minutes also identify Jeremy Wolf with Swift Data Development as the petitioner, giving an update on the project. The council approved the rezoning, moving the property into the city's employment center industrial district. Later that April, the Planning Commission considered adding data center to the uses permitted by right in that industrial district. The minutes say the request was for current and future developments, and the commission unanimously approved sending the change to City Council for approval. The zoning ordinance currently posted by the city lists data center as a use permitted by right in the EC1 district.
Swift only sought to acquire the property if it was zoned for a data center, and we condition our closing on that.
Then came the sale. Property records show Westervelt Realty transferred the property to Swift Willow Property in June 2025. The sales validation form lists a total purchase price of more than $6.6 million. Now, more than a year later, some residents are asking how those decisions were made and what protections could still be put in place. The records we reviewed document public hearings and meetings, but we have not located records showing when or how public notice of those hearings was provided. This week, the city began looking at what could come next.
I think we need more time to prepare clearly the public sentiment is not positive. So, I would be prepared to suggest, we've got a resolution before us, this 2026-0804-2125, 6-month moratorium. I would be prepared, if it was agreeable to the group, to present that as a motion to move forward with that.
The City Council unanimously approved that 6-month moratorium on data centers Tuesday.
Giving us time to make changes that we need to make so that we're doing the best that we can do for the city of Westover.
Part of this discussion is also financial. City leaders recently visited Walton County, Georgia, where Pardue says they spoke with the county manager about the pros and cons of data centers.
He lined it up for us. We rented a van, went over to Walton County, Georgia. They talked to the county manager of Walton County, and he shared all of the pros and cons that he knew with what they dealt with data centers. They didn't get to tour the inside, they got to be on the outside.
And when Westover leaders asked what a small community should seek financially from a development like this, they discussed that recommendation during the Planning Commission meeting.
So we asked the general question, as a small community, is there a way that we can gain some revenue from this that could be beneficial to the citizens of our community? And their recommendation was that we ask for double our budget per year.
After Thursday night's town hall, we asked Hugh Williamson, founder of Swift Willow Property, to answer a few questions with us about the project. Williamson declined our request. For now, the 6-month moratorium remains in place while Westover leaders consider what regulations and conditions could come next. In Shelby County, Gracie Johnson, ABC 3340's I-Team.
All right.